what's up? So, I am currently on my way to work. Look, I don't have any of my hands on the camera right now. So, there has been something that has been bugging me a little bit, and I wanted to touch base with you guys on this to share some of the success stories and some of the, horror stories of it. So, yeah. Before we get too far ahead, I am almost completely off pain medication. I did just see a psychiatrist, so I got more drugs, of course. And but I'm hoping after I get a little more stabled out with that, they'll go ahead and let me taper off of some. He did test me and was like, "Oh, you have really bad ADHD," and I was like, I mean, I kind of already knew that, but I haven't treated it before. And he was like, I think that'll help some of your anxiety too if you can kind of focus on the one task at a time. So we're giving it a shot, and he put me on something else to try to help stabilize mood swings and stuff like that. So I don't know. Anyways, okay, so what I want to talk to you about is learning disabilities. So, the teacher of your child comes to you and says, something's not right. And you say, what do you mean? And they tell you, we believe your child has a learning disability. And you tilt your head, what are you talking about? No, my child's just fine. All these other things. They just need to behave better. They just need to be put in timeout. They need a spanking. Blah, 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 blah. It depends on the parent. But what you don't realize, what you don't realize as a parent is that earlier intervention has been proven to dramatically affect their future. I'm going to give you an example. I'm not going to use any names because they have chosen to keep their story not necessarily just not out as public as I'm putting this. They talk to other parents one-on-one who are struggling and stuff like that, but they don't do YouTube or a blog or vlog, But I've had two different families who both started early intervention. One of them, I think, was 18 months old when they were diagnosed, and then the other, I think, was 3? Yeah, I'm pretty sure 3 years old. And so they had these people come over, and the reason I was a part of the one more than the other is because they were a military family, so dad wasn't always there, and they had a 9-month-old. And, when you have a child who has special needs, sometimes you just need a break, and there's no shame in that, parents. Please do not feel bad about being like, oh my gosh, somebody has to take them for a second. It is fine. That is totally normal. Not a big deal, honestly. It's just everybody needs a break from time to time. And with things like autism, which is kind of what I'm touching on right now, it's not like your kid gets a cold and you have to do all this and then it gets better. You know what I mean? There isn't a cure. It's not like, I know this is kind of a horrible example, but it's not like cancer where they either get healed or they pass. There's nothing to kind of, I guess, give them hope, if that makes sense. I know that sounds like a little crazy. But anyways, so these parents got their child in early intervention. The one family that I worked with, I would come over. I was on whatever list so that they could be there while I was there. And I took care of the baby so that mom could go run errands and stuff like that. And this child is now in school functioning without any accommodations, which I think is just, it's mind-blowing. And I'm hoping that the more parents hear stuff like this, the more likely they are to be like, okay, what do we have to do next, you know? But then there's also the struggle of figuring out what is a normal child behavior, you know, because we've got these kids, oh, they have ADHD, oh, they have impulse control issues. No, they don't. They just need to run and play. They need to have an outlet. They can't, you know, like, so it's difficult in that way because it's hard to determine which is which. But when you allow them to like start making their own decisions and get them to the point where they can speak up for themselves, like, you'll know, it'll be very obvious. So yeah, early intervention is key. Now for me, like with my dysgraphia, they were like, had somebody started working with you when you were little, there would have been more progress, and now I'm just kind of stuck here, if that makes sense. I know it sounds silly, but that's where we are. And then having half of the wrist that of the hand that I write with removed, like, it's amazing people can read it at all, you know, like, so, yeah, we're just, you know, one day at a time. I kind of lost my train of thought, sorry. Train crash, sorry. I'm on my way to work, and I'm not sure that I want to go today. Because kids are brats, and actually the group I have right now really isn't bad. I just get so overwhelmed sometimes, and I feel like I'm failing as a teacher. I have an amazing boss, and I'm not going to say her name, just again for everyone's privacy's sake, but she saw I was struggling and met up with me, and we talked about some different strategies that I hadn't thought of myself. So that's really helped me with my frustration. And if she's seeing this video, shout out to her. Like, she's amazing, and very kind and caring, and knows. One of the things they explained to me that I kind of forgot, sorry, this motorcycle is like riding really close to me. I don't want to run into him, but like at the same time, he's being really stupid. Anyway, sorry, like, that makes me so nervous when they're like right up on you. Anyways, so she pulled me aside, her and another person, because obviously you don't want to do stuff like this if somebody gets really defensive and angry. You want to have somebody who is like, oh yeah, no, I saw it too, like, and so that's really helped me a lot. So yeah, learning how to help them lets us know how we can help the parents improve as well. And it's not like we're demanding parents to do things a certain way. It's just like I can tie my shoe with one hand. It's because somebody taught me to do that, because I had so many issues and my shoes come untied, but I can't use my hand at that moment, you know. It was either like wrapped up, it had sutures still in it, and I wasn't allowed to use it yet, you know. Just crazy stuff like that. But it's all about the environment, you know, and it's sink or swim with it. You've got to grab a floaty, grab somebody who knows what they're doing, who can help you explore other options that may be right for your child. And if you guys need help finding resources, or help finding like testing, or knowing what terms to use, first off, I recently learned about FAPE. FAPE is a fair and appropriate education. Yeah, fair and appropriate education. And this is just basically saying, like, the school has to offer your child a opportunity that's realistic for them, that they're actually going to get something out of. And using this, if the school is not working with your child isn't making any improvements, and you see this other school where they're just like rock stars, definitely check out the Moss family. It's called Fathering Autism. Is his channel's name, and he is amazing. And they did have to fight to get their daughter out of the school she was in. And since then, I watched their videos, and it is just amazing the little bit of improvement that I've seen in her just from like the short time that I've watched it. So definitely, like, if you guys are really struggling to get that kind of stuff, they can guide you, or even just watch their video on the lawsuit, because it got really crazy before someone actually did something about it. Dang it. Sorry, guys. I'm almost done here, though. So, yes, definitely check them out. They can help lead you in the right direction, kind of, so that your child can make progress. Like, she can now, like, put away groceries and stuff on her own, and sometimes she needs help identifying, like, what should go where. So, that's something that they're definitely still working on with her. But anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have a learning disability. Let me know if you've had to move your child because of it, or if you have resources that you know of that maybe I've never heard of. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Bye.